Like to me, you know, people do the Jeep Wave thing, right?
Yeah.
To me, it's kind of like, you know, I look for a rig that's built. I don't care what rig it is. Like I'm waving at you if you got an off-road rig. And that's kind of the way I got used to this whole Jeep Wave thing. And then it's like, you know, I started seeing rigs that are built up for off-road, and those are my kind of people. Doesn't matter if it's a Jeep.
I've taught my wife now, you know, she'll see one on, you know, 22-inch wheels or whatever.
Yeah.
I bet he doesn't even have lockers.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
I've taught her
Start knocking
that
it
now. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you see a bunch of duckies in the windshield, and it's got like anything over an 18-inch wheel, and those are mall crawlers.
You know, and ours was, you know, a YJ stretched to 120 inches, LS swap, tons, coilovers.
Oh, shit.
42s.
I've seen that?
Yeah, you've seen that.
Wow.
Yeah. I'll show you a picture of it after a while.
Yeah, man. That's YJs are a cool rig. The first rig that my dad bought, I bought a 4-door for my first one just because we had kids, but my dad bought a TJ to start, man. It was just like a whole different breed going from the TJ to the JK. It's like you get out of a side-by-side and you get into a car is what it felt like.
Right.
And then when we bought the JL, it's kind of the same thing. It's like, oh, my God, this thing is like cush compared to the JK. But honestly, we just did a trip. My brother bought my JK from me, and we just did a trip with them. And I kind of miss it, man. There's things that I miss about it, mostly the payment.
Right.
Like the JK was paid for, you know,
right.
so there's no payment on it. But a lot of me wants to like, man, I just like you want to get out from under the burden of payments and financial stress. And it's like I'd pretty well gotten to that point, and then I bought that JL, and you know, things like $900 a month or something. It's just
goodness.
stupid.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's stupid. And so, you know, you see the JK doing basically the same thing that we're doing in the JL.
Yeah.
It does a few things a little less nice, but man, for $900 a month, I'll like take it back.
Like, okay, it was worth it.
Yeah. So,
and, you know, you brought up another can of worms, the Jeeps and the side-by-sides.
yeah, we did side-by-sides first.
And I'll tell you what, I've had both. I've had a Razor 1000, and then I had a built KRX 1000. And then I've had, you know, stock Jeeps to built Jeeps. And I like the Jeeps.
Yeah.
But the side-by-sides were fun.
Oh, yeah.
It was fun. Like you take side-by-side out to s'more, and you know, on a weekend when it's dead, you can fly around.
Yeah,
it's fun.
Near as technical.
It is fun.
You just haul ass everywhere you go on those.
Yeah.
And you don't really have to, like, when you're driving a Jeep, it's a whole different game, man. It's like you got to have some tactic behind your driving. With a side-by-side, you can hit just a little more gas.
Right, a little more skinny pedal.
Yeah, because we started on ATVs, or four-wheelers.
Yeah.
And then I bought the first side-by-side. I remember, like, my dad and everybody's like, oh, we're not going to get those. You know, those are for wimps and this and that. And I bought, like, a Razor 800 or something. And it was like a trail, 50-inch wide. Well, then I had some issues with that. I bought a Razor 900 trail. And then, man, we just, like, went down the rabbit hole trying all these new things. And, like, we ended up settling on, like, a North Star Polaris Ranger 1000 XP. I mean, it was badass. Air conditioning, heat.
And that they make a ton of power.
Yeah. And we have a truck bed.
Right.
And it had windshield wipers. And then I bought Connor a 500 Ranger. And then I got to thinking about it. I'm like, man, the money I got in these, I could have a Jeep, and I don't have to trailer these. I just get in the Jeep and drive on the road from trail to trail. And, like, to make a long story short, that's where this channel started. It's like I got the Jeep and got into this, like, whole overlanding adventure type thing. And we ended up selling my Polaris Ranger and bought my Jeep and had money left over. Like, it's insane what the side-by-sides cost.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think we got like $27,000 out of that Ranger or something. You know
that just sparked something. You said that's where the channel came from.
Yeah.
I'm going to be hitting you up for some help.
Yeah.
You're going to appreciate this.
Check the full episode out over at Forward with Ferris on YouTube. Also, full episodes are uploaded to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and now on Rumble.